Once again, David Ayer is talking about his Ayer cut. Like, bro, it's 2024. We have to move on as a society, as Joker said in Zack Snyder's Justice League, bro. Despite recently taking to social media to claim he's moved on from Suicide Squad, filmmaker David Ayer hasn't been able to escape questions about the 2016 DCEU movie while promoting his new action flick, The Beekeeper. It's no secret, concerned by the negative backlash aimed at Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, Warner Brothers decided to overhaul Suicide Squad. Various edits were made to soften the movie's rough edges, including dialing back the abusiveness of the Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship and adding lots of pop songs. Yeah, because they wanted it to be like Deadpool or Guardians of the Galaxy. The Hollywood Reporter put it to air that promoted Suicide Squad with a broken heart and wondered whether he got any credit from that from Warner Brothers. And David Ayer went on to say this: absolutely not, no, and look, it was a while ago. The studio has gone through several iterations of leadership and nobody involved ever had any malice or ill will or anything. Everyone just wanted the same result, which was a great commercial movie. There was a great big delta on what that was. The thing that's been difficult for me is that I made a great film. I think he said it 2 times to convince himself or the audience. The people who have seen my cut have pretty much unanimously said that it's, oh my God, I can't fucking say this word. Unanimously, thank you, Jesus Christ. I feel like fucking Floyd Mayweather trying to read on the teleprompter. I would really like to know who said that. Again, not that I'm saying that he's lying, but a lot of people said that Batman v Superman was a masterpiece, and as we can clearly see, some people think it is, and some people don't think it's not. But hey, it is what it is. It's his movie. He has a right to feel any way he does about it. If someone's who's seen the cut wants to dispute that, then they can come talk to me. I was pilloried in the media again and again over it, and then pilloried again and again in the press launch of subsequent IPs. But I kept my mouth shut for years. I learned that nature abhors a vacuum, and if you don't tell your story, then somebody else will. It's incredibly unjust, and I can't point to a similar situation ever. It's mind-blowing. It's a scar. It's a wound, and it's taken out a lot out of me. Well, because you keep talking about it, that's why. It also took a lot of equity out of my career unfairly. Well, here's the thing, bro. Like, I get that you're hurt, and I get that, it wasn't the movie that you wanted to put out, and I get that Warner Brothers told you, hey, be a good soldier and, follow the instructions that we gave you. But at the same time, it's like, all right, you think you're the only director who's gone through this? Obviously, Zack Snyder went through this, and plenty of other directors in Hollywood over the course of 80 years, I'm sure, and proven that they had a lot of films that they were not proud of, that they had a lot of films that were, taken out of their hands, and the studio came in and just completely rearranged and misedited and completely damaged whatever film that they were working on. Like, bro, you're not the only one who has gone through this, but it seems like you're the only one who's still pestering and talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. You're sounding like fucking Zachary Levi right now, bro.
You are being fooled. You are being brainwashed. You are looking at propaganda.
Regardless, when the director was asked what's changed with his stance on Suicide Squad, it was only a few short months ago he shared his belief that DC Studios would release the Ayer cut. He reveals they've gone quiet on him. Look, I can take the hint. Clearly not. It's been radio silent, and I'm done pushing a rock uphill, Ayer tells the trade. Again, clearly not. I love directing. I love my job. I love working with actors. There are great places and great partners out there to work with, and I just want to focus on being a great partner and making some good movies. Okay, so why are you still talking about this movie? Clearly, everyone has moved on. James Gunn, Warner Brothers, Peter Safran, David Zaslav clearly does not want to go back to the Ayer cut. They are rebuilding the DCEU as we speak right now, trying to get away from the disastrous DCEU. because that's what it was. It was a disaster. No matter how you feel about Man of Steel or Batman v Superman or Suicide Squad, clearly the DCEU was a failed experiment. Now James Gunn, David Zaslav, and Peter Safran have to rebuild the DCEU because it's been so damaged from the previous regime. So listen, I'm sure there are the hardcore Ayer cut fans who want the Suicide Squad cut. I was one of them, but I gotta be honest, I'm not really, crying myself to sleep if I never see the Ayer cut. Gotta be honest. Would I like to see it? Of course. Would I support it if it was actually, something that James Gunn was interested in pursuing and coming out? Of course. But David Ayer said it himself. It's been radio silence. So clearly, we're not going to get it. And that's fine. It's whatever. David Ayer is a great director. He's moved on. James Gunn, DCU, and the rest of us DC fans clearly have moved on. So this should be like, why are we still talking about this? You got to move on, bro. I get it. You were hurt. You were fucked over. You wanted your movie to be released. The movie that you directed. I get it. But sometimes we can't always get what we want. And we just move on. For just like a bad piece of pussy. Forget that you smelled it and just move on. All right? Love you all. Stay safe. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. Because this is Cheeks. And let me know in the comments below. What do you think? The truth. Okay? You betrayed Zack Snyder. You fucking turncoat. And now you're betraying David Ayer. How can you turn your back on us? What have you become, huh? Or do you think truth? I hear you. David Ayer, I don't know why he's still talking about this. He has a new movie coming out with The Beekeeper and Jason Statham. So just promote that and just move on. All right? Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Let's spice this things up. Ooh, yeah, that finger fucking good.